Whether it's in our sitting room, workplace or sports facility, the surface under our feet is vitally important. From luxurious timber flooring in both home or office, or indeed the most modern sports surface, Tembec Donnybrook has it all. Peter, how long has Tembec been in operation in Ireland?
We've been in Donnybrook for 4 years, but in Ireland for over 40 years, selling through different retailers and agents. So we've been selling direct here for the last 4 years.
So what makes your products different from what I get in your standard DIY store?
We have a much wider range than products you'll find in standard retailers and DIY stores, including exotic species such as mahogany and sucupira and bengay, right through to contemporary species also. But essentially we have a much wider range of products, and also we offer expert specification service to architects, engineers and interior designers.
So an interior designer, would they know about you and introduce you to a client?
Yes, we regularly get clients for interior designers into the showrooms here. We're very conveniently located, obviously, for many designers in Dublin 2, 4 and 6. So in the last 4 years we've seen that amount of business grow substantially, and a lot of architectural practices use the showroom as well to bring their own clients in and obviously to show the displays that we have.
You mentioned some rather exotic species there. Would you use them in sort of work environments? Or?
Yeah, some species are more suitable for residential environments where there's low traffic use, and then obviously some species which are more durable are by their nature more appropriate for high traffic areas such as pubs, leisure facilities and so forth. So there's quite a large range of species that need to be discussed, a large range of topics that need to be discussed before a client should decide on what species to use.
A lot of homes today are energy conscious and they're looking at underfloor heating. Will your products work with them?
Most will. Again, that's a very short question and there's a very long answer to it, because there's very disparate levels of advice coming from different manufacturers. But essentially there are certain fundamentals that hold true for underfloor heating and acoustics, and we have that knowledge and expertise here.
In terms of your sports surfaces, can you tell me a little bit more about them?
Yeah, Tembec has actually been a very established manufacturer of wood sports flooring over the years. In fact, most of the national and secondary schools in Ireland over the past 40 and 50 years were supplied with Canadian maple from Tembec in Canada. In more recent years, a lot of synthetic surfaces have come along, so we've actually introduced a synthetic product ourselves, which is made in the US, and it's a revolutionary new product, which we just started to promote this year, but it's very successful in Europe, Asia and the States, and we expect it to be so as well here. It meets the highest performance standards, similar to those from wooden floors, and essentially the best way to express it is that it gives you the same performance properties in an outdoor environment than it does for a sprung floor indoors.
So what sports in Ireland would you actually play on your surface?
Every outdoor sport that you can possibly think of, from five-a-side soccer, basketball, netball, volleyball, tennis obviously is very big, and as I say, every other sport that you can think of. It's a very safe surface. It has head impact certificates and abrasion certificates that no other sports surface has, so it's very child friendly. But it also meets all the performance criteria from the major sporting institutions like the International Tennis Federation, Federation of International Basketball Associations. So for clubs as well as high performance sports facilities, this product is also suitable.
Do you have any on display anywhere outside or use?
We've sold a couple to private individuals, and at the moment we have a demonstration model in Herbert Park, in the tennis courts in Herbert Park at the very back, which will be there until the end of March. Tembec actually sells into other markets from this office here, and so because we deal with clients abroad, we're very familiar with products that are selling in other markets, and so we're quick to introduce anything that we think would be of interest to customers here. So we like to think that we're the cutting edge of the new products business in Ireland, and certainly from an architectural and designer point of view, we would have a much wider portfolio of products that are interesting for that market segment.
You said you sell internationally. Whereabouts would you particularly go?
At the moment we've customers in Hong Kong, Spain, Belgium, and we've projects ongoing in Helsinki and Switzerland, and we have inquiries from pretty much every European country at any given time.
So a local company with an international flavour?
Yes, our roots are as a Canadian company, and that company closed its export office 4 or 5 years ago, and we've been dealing with those clients from Ireland because it's a more efficient way of doing it.
A lot of choices, and thank you very much indeed for your time, Peter. How do we contact you?
Our website is tembec.ie, and our phone number here is Dublin 664-3356. We're just based off behind Donnybrook Fair on Morehampton Road.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.